On this episode of Carnival Eats, we're hitting fairs from East Coast to West Coast.
Are you ready to make a calzone?
I could eat this every day.
We're doing a little bit of this.
It's like a party in your mouth.
This thing is awesome. Whoa, that's a burger, buddy.
Nobody's done it.
There's no other option but keep eating.
I'm Noah Cap. Welcome to Carnival Eats. We're here at the Eastern Carolina Agricultural Fair in Florence, South Carolina. This historic town has been a center of agriculture since the Revolutionary period. And this fair brings together the best that the PD region has to offer.
Mel's been working at Carnival since he was 11, and he's no stranger to Southern cooking. Today, he's using a Carolina staple, okra, and creating the Smokin' Okra Burger.
Are you excited right now?
I am excited.
I love okra.
I've never had okra on a burger.
We're hanging out with Mel. Mel, what's the response been on this thing?
Great so far. I mean, everybody seems to love it.
All right, what is the first step to making a smoking okra burger?
The first step is cut the okra up.
Just little pieces like this.
Correct. Put it in there.
And give me the breakdown of what's in here.
Milk and eggs, seasoned salt, pepper.
Beautiful. We're gonna ladle them into our dry
Like
mix.
that. And the dry, we got flour, sugar, and cornmeal.
Beautiful. From here, where are we going?
We're going to the deep fryer.
Mel deep fries his okra for 2 minutes. When it's done, we're ready to prepare our next Southern staple, pimento cheese.
Got 2 cups of cheddar. Then we put the cream cheese in, mayonnaise, pimentos, jalapenos, onion powder, a little salt, and a little pepper.
Pretty good. Pimento cheese, can we say check?
Check. It's ready.
We've got 2 slices of that hickory smoked bacon. All beef patty. Cue the pimento. We're loading in those deep fried okras and a toasted bun.
Toasted bun.
That a boy, buddy.
Okay, we're gonna take it off the grill. We put lettuce, beef steak tomato.
I was gonna say, it's the size of the patty.
And then you take the mustard, and it's ready to eat.
That's a burger, buddy. I mean, perfectly cooked patty, crispy bacon, crunch of the lettuce, beautiful fresh ripe beef steak tomato, toasted bun, but the star, the real standout of this are those southern elements. That melted pimento cheese, it's creamy, it's tasty, it's delicious, and then, of course, that deep fried okra. You're left with just a fresh vegetable taste that has a light coating of that crunchy batter on it. Every way you break this down, it's a winner.
Very good.
The burger is amazing.
Yeah.
You can taste the okra.
Yeah.
It's not overpowering.
My insides are very happy right now.
Melissa grew up on Southern cooking, and now she's sharing it with fairgoers. Traditional banana pudding is a layered dessert made of vanilla pudding and sliced bananas topped with whipped cream and vanilla wafers. Melissa's taken all those elements and combined them in a fun new way to create deep-fried banana pudding.
This is brand new.
Nobody's done it.
Are you a fan of banana pudding?
I love it.
I'm going to deep fry some BP pudding. We're hanging out with Melissa, and Melissa, you ready to get this party started?
I'm ready.
Our first step is deep frying the bananas.
We're gonna take this egg roll wrap, slice it down the middle and then across.
Break out your geometry kit, Melissa, because those are 4 perfect squares.
Now, we wanna take the banana
All right.
and slice it. We're gonna lay it in our egg roll wrap.
Right.
Take the water and paint the corners. And the reason we wet it is so it'll stick, and then we just flatten the ends.
It's time to send these to the fryer. These will deep fry for 3 minutes. And once they're done, we're going to create the traditional vanilla pudding.
I want you to pour 2 cups of milk in our pot, 1 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, a pinch of salt, 3 eggs.
Straight in.
Well, we gotta whip them. 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavoring, and then you're gonna stir it in. Okay, so now we can take and pour it in our bowl.
Our pudding will chill for 30 minutes, but Melissa has some that's ready to go.
Now we can start dressing these bad boys.
Okay.
What's first?
So first, this is our pudding that we made.
So this is a chilled batch that's
Chilled back,
thickened up and
right,
it's ready to go.
Ready to go. I'm gonna let you do the chocolate. Just drizzle it back and forth. Now we have vanilla wafers that are crunched up. So we're gonna take and we're just gonna dust the tops. Next, we're gonna do a drop of whipped cream on each one because we're gonna put a cookie in it.
Did we just team up to make the greatest dessert that the carnival world has ever seen?
I hope so. Deep fried banana pudding.
Whoa! That's creamy inside. You still get that rich, sugary, smooth, velvety kind of creamy taste that you expect in a good banana pudding. You get that strong banana taste from that big, beautiful piece of banana that we stuffed inside that egg roll. You get that crunch and the pop of the wafer. A little bit of chocolate, all those elements are there, wrapped up in a crunchy little package that happens to be super tasty at the same time.
Good.
Today's a good day.
Today's a good day.
That's good. Amazing. Banana is warm, crunch from the wafers.
Just all mixed together, it's delicious.
Would you do it again?
Yes, 20 times.
Coming up,
That is the biggest calzone I've ever seen.
There you go. Look what you created.
Welcome back to Carnival Eats. We're here at the East Carolina Agricultural Fair in South Carolina, where our next food is about to make its fair debut. The Calzone is looking to make some new friends. Hopefully me, my mouth, and my stomach.
our next vendor, Teresa, moved from Brooklyn, New York to South Carolina and started selling homemade, classic Italian-American eats. This year, she's combined two of her favorites, lasagna and calzone, to create the Calzagna.
I love Italian. That's your weakness.
Yes, it is.
Your whole life has been leading to this moment. Tell me a little bit about how you got into this business. Did you always have a background in food?
Well, I'm Italian, so
Done. There it is. I get it. I understand
always cooking in the kitchen, come up with new ideas and lots of different things.
Let's do this.
Okay, we're gonna build the lasagna. This is marinara that I make myself.
Give me the breakdown.
Tomatoes, onions, garlic, olive oil, fresh basil and parsley, homemade noodles down. Now we're gonna put some more sauce. This is Italian sausage you can get at your local butcher. Fresh spinach, ricotta cheese,
Mozzarella.
then Parmesan, a little bit of sauce.
And another round of those lasagna sheets. And just like that, we're done?
No, we have to do 2 more layers.
2 more layers. Buckle up your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. We're going into fast forward.
And that's it.
This lasagna bakes for 30 minutes. But lucky for us, Teresa has one that's ready to go.
I mean, you could just serve that and it would be a hit.
And I do, but we're gonna stuff it into a calzone today.
Lil T, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. We have got to get this pizza dough nice and thin.
Pizza dough is made with ingredients like flour, sugar, yeast, and olive oil.
Here we go.
Oh,
Let's do it.
that is the biggest calzone I've ever seen.
There we go.
It's time to take it to the fryer.
Yeah. It's 375 for under 5 minutes.
Look at that.
Cut it in half, throw it in a boat.
That, Teresa, is a calzone. This thing is awesome. That homemade tomato sauce is unbelievable. Those beautiful pieces of that homemade pasta and the spice and kick of that Italian sausage. All 3 cheeses have just melted down, stuck inside of this crunchy, delicious calzone shell. Not only have you created an unbelievable dish, but in the world of carnival food, you've solved the greatest problem of all. How do I eat lasagna? Well, I walk around and play games.
This is really good.
Like your mama would make.
The lasagna in the center is really good.
I like the crust on the outside.
It's so convenient to eat while I walk around.
Will's been in the carnival business 12 years, serving up classics like the blooming onion and Philly cheesesteaks. Now, he's thrown them together and created the deep-fried Philly Blossom.
Together, they're magnificent.
I could eat this every day. This is why I came to the fair.
The blooming onion. I mean, it's been around carnivals for generations. The question is, what can we do to make it even better? Bing! Will had a great idea. So the first step is we gotta focus on the Philly cheesesteak side of things.
We got to focus on the Philly.
Will uses a sirloin patty and tops it with orange, red, and green peppers.
Wow, look at that. That is browning fat.
That's the name of the ball game, baby. You know what this really tastes like?
What does it really taste like, Will?
Angels dancing on your tongue.
All right, so this is where the onion
Blossoms.
What do I need to know about this machine, Big Willie?
don't get cut. It's got razor blades in it.
Onion. First, tell me what I'm looking at here.
Colossal.
Onion.
Onion. Easy down. There you go. Look what you created. Look there. And we're gonna drop it.
So what's in here?
It's onion batter sauce that we mix up. Flour, paprika, chili powder, cayenne pepper. Yeah. Then I'm gonna take it and lay it in here in the flour. Then we're gonna take this. This is where the onion happens right here. See that?
Yeah.
Takes about 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Look at there.
Oh.
Let's load it. It's raining meat. It's not over.
We'll hit sit with nacho cheese.
Now, all of a sudden, it goes from a steak blossom to a
Deep fried Philly blossom.
Yup, bang on. That blossoming onion, it is crunchy. It's got a really nice batter around the outside. That sirloin steak, it's juicy, it's tender, it's flavorful. Those peppers that have been warmed up and grilled to perfection. And then, last but not least, hot, fresh, melty, ooey gooey cheese. Killed it.
Killed it.
Oh, amazing.
It's working. Oh, yeah, look at this.
Crunchy, cheesy, all together awesome.
You haven't offered me a single bite.
Yes, I'm gonna keep it for myself.
Coming up,
This place smells like love.
And I'm going all night.
It's like out of this world. I want more.
Welcome back to Carnival Eats. We're here in Auburn, California, where there's gold in these here hills. Well, oranges, actually. Gold may have put this historic mining town on the map, but it's Mandarin oranges that have kept it there. And for the past 22 years, the Mountain Mandarin Festival has been the official kickoff of the season for this sweet winter crop.
our next vendor, Steve, grew up working in his parents' restaurant. And today, we're cooking one of his family's cherished vegetarian chili recipes. Made with loads of fresh California veggies, it's the Big Yum.
Have you had this before?
All the time.
You really?
Every year.
I love the presentation.
It's the Big Yum. Yum!
You guys came for this, right?
This recipe has had a long run with your family.
Oh, yes. Every time I cook it, I'm with Mom and Dad.
Yeah. Steve, what is the first step to making the Big Yum?
We're at the Mountain Mandarin Festival, so we've got some Mandarin olive oil.
This oil is made from locally produced olives, then infused with Mandarin for a unique citrus flavor.
The first thing we're gonna add now are these sweet onions.
Once these have sauteed, we're adding yams, squash, garlic, sweet potato, bell peppers, zucchini, dark ale, and vegetable stock.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of flavor.
This chili spice is Steve's secret family recipe, but it features spices like cumin, garlic, and cayenne powder.
Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our heirloom beans. That means that the bean has not been genetically altered at all. Let's start with our runner cannellini, and that's called Sunset Runner. And the last bean is Eye of the Goat. The final thing that we're gonna put in is our tomatoes. Now we're gonna put the lid on, and what are they doing in there, Noah?
Doing a little bit of this.
There you go.
There's a party going on, is what I'm saying.
Exactly right.
After 20 minutes, we join the party.
Not only is this veggie chili ready, but we're gonna load it into a pretzel cone.
That's right.
These are made by wrapping pretzel dough around a mold to create a delicious, crunchy cone, perfect for chili.
Now, I like to start with a little bit of sour cream. We've got some fresh grated cheese, nice red onions, fresh tomato, jalapeno. You're gonna say, yum, baby.
I have a feeling.
That's the Big Yum.
That is hearty.
That good?
I mean, it is just a rich buffet of flavors, textures, and the sour cream just adds a nice kind of moisture, a richness to each bite. I'm also loving the pretzel cone.
Ah, yeah, good.
I didn't know beans could taste this good.
Oh, bless your heart.
This is amazing.
It is delicious. Salt of the pretzel adds to the beans.
Homegrown vegetables. It's a winning combination.
Our next vendor, Linda, retired from the medical field, and her love of cooking drew her into the food industry. Now, after only 5 years, she has multiple concession stands, serving up delicious dishes like her atomic habanero tots.
You can handle the heat.
Totally handle the heat.
I love tots.
If you want, I can point you towards the heat. It's basically this area here. I'm not the best with things that are hot. Spice, heat. But my mouth is curious.
Okay.
Where do we go? Lead the way.
Go from here?
Yeah.
Okay, so in here we have all of our different peppers. The Thai chili pepper, serranos, an Indian long spicer chile, and habanero.
These peppers play a key role in the next step of this dish.
So we're making the habanero crema, and the crema, as you were saying before, give me the breakdown.
It's just a thinner sour cream. We're gonna add your lovely peppers here. A little splash of the spring water, sea salt, garlic, sour cream, Mexican crema. We're gonna turn it on and watch the magic occur.
Beautiful. We want it to be completely smooth.
Yes, there we go.
Now, we're gonna make some tots?
Yes, we are.
We're deep frying these tots for 2 minutes until they're crispy and golden brown.
We're going to add our nacho cheese. We have 3 kinds of meat. We have an American Kobe beef, a bison, and we have a wild boar.
All 3 meats
Yes.
are going on top of this thing.
Yes.
What's next?
So, more cheese. It's a mozzarella, a Colby, and cheddar. This is our habanero crema that we've already made.
Right.
With a final garnish of smoked paprika and parsley, we have ourselves the Atomic Habanero Tots.
Oh, yeah. There's a fire in there, but it's something I can't handle.
Here we go.
And that thick kind of rich creaminess helps to just put a bit of like a nice blanket over the real heat.
Exactly.
The meat is juicy, it is tender. The tots are crunchy on the outside, soft potato on the inside. The nacho cheese just adds on another layer of drippy, ooey gooey cheese.
It's like a party in your mouth. There you
And
go.
I'm going all night.
This is so delicious. It's so balanced.
Totally working.
Tasting the heat for sure. And then the crema just kind of cools it down a little bit. There's no other option but keep eating.
Coming up.
It is game on, man. Have you gone too far?
Probably.
That's what I wanted to hear. Welcome back to Carnival Eats. Now, you can't have a Mandarin festival without a Mandarin dish. And this next one is exactly what I've been looking for.
Scott's passion for cooking led him to build his own backyard pizza oven. His pies were a huge hit with friends, and now pizza is a full-time job. For this festival, he's created a unique dessert. It's his Mandarin Cheesecake Pizza.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm Italian. Who doesn't eat pizza?
This is a crazy combination. I mean, will you admit it?
I will certainly admit it.
That's what I wanted to hear. What's the first step?
We're gonna go ahead with the cream cheese here, and we're gonna zest a little bit of Mandarin into it.
So zesting literally is the shavings of the peel.
Exactly.
Right.
So you're getting some of the oils and the goodness of the Mandarin. We're just gonna juice a little bit of Mandarin juice and just get that incorporated. If you wanna kind of stir that in.
This is our tomato sauce on a traditional pizza, but on this pizza, it's the tip of the hat to the cheesecake.
Exactly. I think that's probably good.
Yeah, I mean, I nailed it.
It looks pretty good.
It's now the star of the dish, the dough.
The key to Scott's pizza is double O flour, a high-grade flour that creates a dough that's light, chewy, and perfect for pizza.
Cream cheese with the Mandarin infusion.
From here, we're actually gonna go ahead and just put a little bit of mozzarella on it and top it with some Mandarins.
What now?
Oven.
How long? What temperature?
I like to cook at about 750. Probably only gonna be in there 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Look at that, man.
We're actually gonna take that same Mandarin cheese that we used, and we're gonna add a little bit of some local Mandarin jam, mix it in, and then we're gonna pipe it onto the pizza. And since we're calling it cheesecake, we're gonna top it with some crushed up graham cracker.
Look at that thing.
That's the Mandarin Cheesecake Pizza.
It works.
It does not disappoint.
It does not disappoint. Nice, light, airy, fluffy dough, but it's got a nice crunch, and you can see that kind of branding that's happening on the bottom. Once you break through the crust, it is game on, man. You've got that thick, rich, creamy taste of the cream cheese, but there is a kind of Mandarin citrus pop crunch of the graham cracker, the real fresh, beautiful pieces of that Mandarin. This thing is awesome.
This is so good.
Confirmed?
Like the Mandarin? Oh, I love cheesecake.
Yeah.
The crust was delicious.
What an adventure.
From the smoking okra burger to the calzone and the big yum to those atomic habanero tots.
Aren't you glad for Carnival Eats? Huh?